Hello again, guys. So for this particular problem, we are going to tell whether the lines containing the pair of points are parallel. So I want to find the slope of this line, and then I'm going to find the slope of this line, and I'm going to determine if these two lines are parallel, because if they are parallel, they will have the same slope. Okay? So what I'll do is I'm going to find the slope of this one first. Okay? So I know that slope is y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Well, what's what? What's x1? What's y2? What are these? Well, I'm going to label these. This one is x1. I'm going to label this one y1. I'm going to call this one x2 and this one y2. Okay? So what I will do is I will plug in those values to see what they are. So here I know that y1, okay, y1 is 2 minus y2, which is 3. Okay? And I'll tell you what, I'm going to move this down. Just put it underneath it, okay? So y1, once again, is 2 minus y2, which is 3, over x1, which is 5, minus x2, which is 6. Okay, I did that just to make a little more space. So I have 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is negative 1 over 5 minus 6. 5 minus 6 is negative 1. Well, I have negative 1 over negative 1. Well, anything divided by itself is always 1. Okay? So a negative divided by a negative is a positive. 1 divided by 1 is 1. So my slope of this line is 1. Okay? Now I have to do the same thing over here. I have y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Let's plug in our values. Okay, we got to call this one x1. We'll call this one y1. We'll call this one x2 and this one y2. Okay, so now I plug in my values and I have y1, which is 4, minus, okay, y2, which is 3, over, all right, now I have x1, which is negative 7. And then I have x2, which is negative 8. Okay, so it's minus negative 8. Be mindful that there's a minus, and then x2 is a negative 8. So be mindful that that is minus a negative. Okay, we're going to rewrite this because there's minus a negative. All right, so I have 4 minus 3 over negative 7. Minus a negative is plus, right? A negative makes a positive. Think of that negative sign jumping into the other one and forming a plus sign. So the negative jumps into the other negative, or the negative jumps into the minus and makes a plus sign, okay? So that becomes plus 8. It doesn't become plus minus 8 or plus negative 8. It just becomes negative 7 plus 8, okay? So here we go. We got 4 minus 3. Well, that's 1, right? Now I have negative 7 plus 8. You can think of it like this, all right? If you're at negative 7 on the number line, and you're going to add, this is the subtraction, this is the addition, we're going to go add 8. So that means we go that way. So negative 7, and then we're going to add 8, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What number would that be? Okay, so negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1. Negative 7 plus 8 is 1. Well, what's 1 divided by 1? 1 divided by 1 is 1. So I'll erase my number line here. So the slope of this line is 1. The slope of this line is 1. Well, 1 equals 1, therefore, these two lines are parallel. So because 1 equals 1, these two lines are parallel.